What's good, beautiful people? It's your homie DJ Be Easy giving you another episode of the Mix Up Podcast. We got a very, very special guest in the area right now. We're in Eastfield Mall, Springfield, Massachusetts for day number 3 of the Kwanzaa Black and Brown, Black Wall Street. You know, did I say it right? Black and Brown, Black Wall Street?
So the Black and Brown Wall Street.
Yeah.
Mall edition at the Eastfield Mall.
Yup.
And we're on day 3 of Kwanzaa.
And for people that don't know you, it's the amazing Ysanne,
Yes.
the artist, the visionary, the everything, and then she even helps me out with videos sometimes, like, you know, actually all the time on this podcast, you know, because she has her own podcast channel on YouTube called Ysanne 21, and also that's the same tag on her Instagram. So she does everything.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, my name is Ysanne, singer-songwriter.
Yep.
I actually just expanded my services to artist advocacy, live performance, event coordinating, and stage rental. So I do provide stage rental now, so definitely hit me up. But yeah, so I'm glad that the Mix Up Podcast got a chance to come out to the event this week. It's been really dope. A lot of different Black and Brown businesses and allies, Connecticut vendors that were here too. So definitely shout out to them and to Tiffany Alicia for having me be a part of this amazing opportunity with Real Recognized Fake out in Springfield. And her community behind her is awesome too. So definitely a great opportunity.
This is great. Like, who came up with the whole concept to just do this here at the mall?
That was all Tiffany. So
shout out to Tiffany.
Shout out to Tiffany. This is actually her 45th event this year.
Really?
This year.
Throughout the whole craziness, she's kept on working.
And when I say that this woman is a leader, and she keeps her faith, and she respects everyone in their craft, and it's just beautiful to see because I've known her since childhood. So to see her blossom into this amazing woman, just taking this city by storm and leading by a true example. So it's been a blessing to work with her. But yeah, it was all her. And she was like, yo, sis, I want you to be a part of this. And I was like, I bet I'm there. So, I mean, I have also gone to her events throughout the year. So it's just always been amazing. For sure.
This is dope. And just letting you guys know, like, that's watching on YouTube, if you hear like little background noises or whatever, we're literally inside of a mall. Like,
we're in the old Macy's Mall in Eastfield Mall. Sorry, we're in the Macy's.
Macy's, the old Macy's store.
The old Macy's store in the Eastfield Mall in Springfield, Mass. So it's empty. So we're in it.
Yes.
To fill that up. So yeah, so it's definitely been cool.
Nice. What's one or two of the things that you learned about this whole experience, even though we're only on day 3 and we still got like, you know, a couple more days to go?
There's a lot of resources we're not accessing within our community.
Yes.
I remember when we were meeting with Tiff and the team, she was like, this is the underground economy right here.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, that's like the perfect name. We have all these wonderful ideas, all these wonderful services, and we yet to sometimes have the opportunity or the platform. Well, now we have the platform. You know, so now it's time to help leverage each other and support each other. Just networking, talking, knowing what's available to you. I was just talking to another artist in terms of just the artist development that I'm now providing as an artist advocate. Just connecting with them and being able to be like, okay, this is how you can execute something, and like, oh, I didn't know that that's what you can do, or I didn't know there's grants for the arts or for the music, and it's just like, yeah, it's there. There's literally money out there that just needs to be taken, and we just never know about it or don't have access to it or know what resources to maneuver around. But this right here, this community is providing that. At least it's educating you to know how to go get it. You know, And
it's all there. You just got to ask the right questions and do the right research, and everything is here for you.
Exactly.
True.
But yeah, I mean, that, me knowing that there's just more resources, there's more access that can be accessed, you know? So, I mean, Tiff alone taught me, like, I mean, the mall in Enfield is pretty much empty too. So I'm like,
we could probably, you know,
maybe
do an event there too.
All right, Tiff, how'd you do this here?
Yeah.
So I'm learning too. And I'm able to connect to her team. And now we're a bigger community. You know, we're bridging the Connecticut and
Massachusetts lines.
Border, you know? And showing how it can be done.
Yeah.
You know, this is what it looks like, supporting each other. So.
Yeah, and honestly, like, it's been a while since I see unity in Hartford, Connecticut, New Haven, other parts of Connecticut, but like on this scale where we're taking over like a whole Macy's department, that's big.
Different.
So I think we could, you know, what we're learning right now, we could just keep on bringing that energy to the new year, and just basically like just continue with that mindset. Like, okay, let's
and manifesting
community.
our own our own destiny and manifesting what we're here for. We're here to help each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think that gets lost.
Yeah.
But hey, we're here and we're able to move and push through. I mean, every night we're having a conversation, a community conversation on what identity is, how we can access, how we can self-determination, you know, all of these things every single night. And Kwanzaa is about really just honing into our roots.
Yes.
You know?
Stuff that has been forgotten, you know, bringing it back, relearning it all over again.
Right, exactly.
You know?
So we're just celebrating who we are and owning up to who we are.
Yes.
And Tiffany was saying yesterday, I mean, in terms of being black, me doing whatever I do because it's me, I'm black.
Yeah.
That's black.
Yes.
Whatever I do is black because I'm black.
Yes. You can't
That's
escape it.
You can't separate
exactly
any of it. So, but yeah, it's been really exciting this week.
Nice.
Definitely.
Shoot. Okay, so my question for you now. Let's talk about your current track that's out right now. That's on all platforms, and it's been getting spun on different radio stations and whatnot. Let's talk about the track.
So There I Go?
Yes, There I Go.
So There I Go featuring Clockwise. Shout out to Clock that had me featured on the song initially. It was it's our song.
Yes.
So he had hit me up. This is his original beat and everything.
Yes.
And I was just like, yeah, man, absolutely. And then we were able to finally release it.
Right.
And that experience was everything. That song itself helped me. It was through my own personal experience, like, in terms of how that song came out.
Yes.
And I didn't even realize it until the second or third time that we were actually in the booth recording that same song.
Yeah.
So there's one part of the climax of the song, and I look over, the day that we're recording, I look over to the original producer of it, and then I look at Clock, and I'm like, yo, this is the climax of the song.
Yeah.
I was like, and as a vocalist, I'm classically trained, so as a vocalist, we're taught to channel those emotions and everything into our music, so and to placement. So I was like, all right, let me do a practice, you know? All right, Clock hit the track to have me do a practice, and then I sang. I wasn't prepared for what had happened, okay? So I felt my whole soul, like, out.
Yeah.
And as soon as I finished that last note of that phrase, Clock grabbed the headphones and was like, do it just like that.
Wow.
And what he didn't realize, though, as I was singing and at the end, I felt my whole body shaking.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I didn't know what was happening. But it was a healing moment for me. It was therapy for me.
Yes.
And that was just us three in there. So it's just like, that helped me just feel. And I was just like, wow. And then I was like, all right. So when he did that, I was like, all right. I was sitting down. I was like, all right. In my head, I'm like, you need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right. So I took that moment. I'm like, all right. Clock just said sing it just like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. Take a breath. And then I channeled all of that energy into that song and just let it go. And then we have There I Go.
And honestly, it's doing well on the social media, like responses, all of that. Like, it's on, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, what we call it, Apple Music, yes.
Yeah. Whatever you listen to your music on, add me to your playlist.
Yes.
It's on that. It's on everything. Okay?
Yes.
So definitely appreciate the love. Yeah, there's been articles about it in North Carolina.
Nice.
Yeah, and then definitely on the
reaching North Carolina, like, okay, and you just dropped it, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Within the first week, I was just like, yo, this is dope.
Nice.
So the energy behind that track has been doing really, really well. Actually, I will be releasing my project this week.
Nice. Well, what's the name of the project?
Emotionally Strung Up. Oh, we all have been emotionally strung up this year.
Yes, we have. It's been a year for the record books. It's been a year for your consciousness, your soul. It's been a year, yeah.
Everything. So, Emotionally Strung Up EP is coming out this week. And I'm actually going to be re-releasing it. So, a little bit more about that in 2021.
Nice.
But I am definitely releasing the EP, which will have 6 tracks on it, and then I'll be re-releasing it in 2021. So I'm gonna let that sink in. I have more videos coming out too, so There I Go is definitely one of the singles off of that EP. So
yeah, blessings on that. Blessings on that. The next thing I want to ask you is, like, what do you want to do and add on to your career for 2021? Because you're doing a lot of things. You're a Jill of all trades, per se. So what else do you want to add on for 2021?
I mean, when I re-release my project, I want it to be closer to what I envisioned. So I need my string musicians to hit me up. I have been reaching out to some, but I need more.
Yeah.
I really want this to be a really R&B, jazz, alternative, however you feeling. If you listen to my music, you know my style.
Yes.
So I really am just trying to get real rooted in that and just create more. The string instruments have been able to target my emotions a lot, which is why the project is called Emotionally Strung Up.
Nice.
But,
I got you. Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really excited about that. But so that's for my creative side. In terms of my new services, I would like to continue to provide creative workshops for the youth as well as the adults.
Yes.
So that's definitely something I want to provide to the community in 2021. And definitely I want to see where this stage rental thing goes for me. So again, I have a stage that can go as big as 16 by 8 feet and as small as 4 feet by 4 feet.
Yeah.
So I mean, anything that you can think of, if you have ideas or anything, reach out to me. We can talk about different ways that we can set up the stage. It's very, very flexible in a way, and you can have your own style, in terms of the stage. So definitely hit me up about that. But those are the things I'm looking forward to.
Let everybody know all your social media tags and, the email and all that good stuff.
So all of my social medias are Ysanne21, so YSANNE21. My email, it's info@ysannemusic.com. And then also my website, where you can subscribe to the emails to keep up with everything that I'm doing and what the community is doing at ysannemusic.com.
Nice.
And everything, all of my music, you can find on any platform that you listen to. So again, that's YSANNE on all platforms.
Yes. Honestly, guys, phenomenal artist. Dig into her music library on all your platforms and whatnot. And if you're a fan of just true vocals and like soul, neo soul, and just great music, she is your lady. Yes. So we'll do this again next week. Another episode next week of the Mix Up Podcast. Ysanne, you're the greatest. Peace and blessings.